Viper Innovations, first and foremost, is an innovations business. It's about developing its own technology and providing people with valuable insights from that technology using the data. It is steeped in the subsea sector because the founders effectively are from that sector, man and boy. And the business has started there, but ultimately we are developing products for other sectors as well. But the subsea sector is most important to the business, and it's the roots of the business. But the business itself is about innovating and being disruptive in industries.
And of course operating and involved in projects across the globe.
Yes, so it's the international growth side of the subsea sector is key to us. It's part of our fundamental growth strategy to reach out into new territories. We started a new incorporation in America last year. We've got employees over there and more planned for this year, and some really good work and successes happening early stage. But we also export to dozens of different countries, all based from the UK, which is good, and housed predominantly in Aberdeen and then Portishead, but a real base here in Aberdeen. But internationalisation is, the cornerstone of our growth strategy in the subsea sector.
And for those of us who are involved in the subsea sector, VLIM is a term, a brand, a name that many people will be aware of, but of course we have VLIM 2 here.
Yes, we do. So the first generation of VLIM has been around for a while. It needed to have a refresh and be brought up to a higher spec for today's requirements. I think today's requirements are more about how that data is presented and accessed by the customer. And VLIM 1's done a great job and continues to do a great job, and it will still do a great job for people who have it as a legacy product. But we're launching, soft launching VLIM 2 at the show today and over the next few days, and effectively over the course of the next 12 months that will become the staple, replacing VLIM, doing the same things but doing them better, providing increased functionality and monitoring. But more importantly, it's also going to dovetail with Platform VI, which is the online portal which has been built by our engineers, and it's a portal both for us but also for the customer to access the data and use it to get more insights from the product itself.
To drive this innovation that you talk about, just seems to be coming on at a pace. You need the right people from you. You need the right minds, the forward thinkers, the disruptors, as you say. That must be very important to Viper.
It's absolutely essential. It's fundamental to the business. It's where it started. When I joined as managing director in 2020, right at the start of COVID, fortunately, we had an opportunity to redo the mission statement. And you've referred to the importance of the people around the innovation. The first 4 words of the mission statement reflect that. It talks about our bright minds and creating an inspirational environment for them for the purpose of them being able to innovate most effectively. So the people are absolutely key. And again, you mentioned internationalisation previously. As far as the people are concerned, they're a primary focus for us. That inspirational environment that we want to create for them is really important for both recruitment and retention. We're still a relatively small company. We've got to offer something exciting that compares with the bigger corporates, and I think we do that. But it has to be recognised, and it is right at the start of the mission statement that we're working to at the moment.
Well, as a reflection of everything that you're doing, you've been nominated for not one. You've actually been awarded finalist status, not one but 2 SUBSEA EXPO awards. That's a tremendous reflection of the business as a whole.
Yeah, it is, and the first one is around the Global Exports Award, and that recognises the strides that we're making, the efforts that we're making, the strides and results that we're getting in internationalising the business further. That is requiring us to put some operational structures in place in other territories rather than just run them from the UK. Again, all of that's been delivered by the people. MD directs and managers and says what we are going to do big picture. Actually making that happen requires the people to do that. So having that acknowledgement's great, but more broadly than that, having finalist status for Company of the Year is just incredible. I always say to the staff that Viper is an inanimate noun, and what that means is that it is just a legal construct, a piece of paper that says this company exists as a legal entity. It can't do anything. It's not got arms and legs and organs and a brain. It relies on the people to create what it is. And I drum that into our staff. How good are you going to be today? And they're brilliant every day. And this is just a culmination of that, to have these finalist status in the awards there.
Oh, that's excellent. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Thanks for your support at SUBSEA.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.